there is something we need, it's a leap of faith. A step away from the comfort zone and be a little brave. So take a look around you. How far can you see? How far do you think you can run, standing on your knees? It's a beautiful world out there. Just don't pass on the dare.
Hey, what is up? I got it. Let me mute something here. All right, let me see if that's better. It's not. Let's see. Problems. All right. Well, what I was hoping to do isn't going to work. So, hey, everybody. Let's see who I have in here. Let me look at the regular chat here. I have a horrible, horrible looking feed on YouTube. I'm not sure why. This is probably not going to work. Do I look as pixelated for you guys as it looks for me? You have to let me know. StreamYard, it looks awesome. I'm looking at YouTube and it looks horrible. Let me check my my settings. All right, that's right. Broadcast quality. Nope, that's right. I don't know. I think it looks horrible. If it looks like this. So it looks like I'm the only one here. Well, what I was planning on showing you guys was some painting I've done. I'm all set up to paint with you guys. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Unless it's just my computer, but right now everything looks like I'm looking at YouTube and it looks so pixelated, I can't do it. StreamYard looks awesome. It's good to see everybody, but if I'm all pixelated and janky, then I'm not going to do it. It's crazy because StreamYard looks good. Hey, Sonia. Does this look as crappy on YouTube as it's for you as looking for me? I mean, it's looking pretty crappy. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Dreams on Wheels. StreamYard looks great, but YouTube looks horrible for me. Is good. All right, so my dilemma is I was trying to use my phone to video the painting. Hey, Nettie. To video the painting, and for some reason I'm not able to do it. It's not showing it. So that's not. So I don't know how else to do this. I'm in a dilemma. I could just chat. I could just show you guys what I have. The link is up there if anybody wants to come on, because I actually put it on there so I could go on my phone because it wasn't even sending me the email invite. It's right now when I'm looking at it. To StreamYard, it looks okay. I don't know. Maybe I just need to not look at YouTube. Maybe I'll just shut YouTube off. That's what I could do. I could tube off and not look at it. It's crazy. Yeah, I have it all set up. I have stuff set up here. And I can't get it to work. And I should have known. I've tried this so many times and I cannot yet get it to work. I didn't even do anything in my face. I look like I just woke up. Doing my So yeah, it makes me kind of sad. Because I don't think there's any way I could. Yeah, there's no way I can get my laptop to. Yeah, it's just not going to work. Even if I bring it up, I find some kind of angle way to do it. It's back to the drawing board or painting board. Hey, TGIF. Hey, Bree, how you doing? So yeah, I was really excited about this. I was going to do it yesterday morning, waiting on something that was at the post office box. It's been for you guys. It's been anybody else. If I look at it on YouTube, I'm spinning. And I don't really get it. Let me see what I'm connected to. I'm connected to good. My hotspot. It's giving me 4 bars. I don't know. Well, I can show you a little bit. And I can just chit chat with you guys because I've missed everybody. I hate not seeing you guys, but you know, I said on the other lives, I'm working now and I go in usually at 12 and I get off around 4. Last week, weekend RVing, last week I went in and worked 9 to 4, 2 days. And then we actually camp hosted and worked the little hut on Saturday for Jerry's birthday. And I just saw my nails. Y'all see my nails? Jerry painted my fingernails Saturday. We only painted one hand because we realized how horrible the paint was. Nettie, it's like quartzite again with the internet. Yeah, I don't know. I've got like, the hotspot is great. I'm looking at the StreamYard thing and it's like poor signal. I look at YouTube and it looks horrible. So I don't really know what it is. Maybe if I went inside, it wouldn't be as bad. I hope it's better tonight because Jerry has a live tonight. Yeah, I was so excited. I got, hold them up, they'll probably all fall out, but I got some watercolors. I got twice as many. And then I'm going to do a video, a new palette. So I have to fill those tubes, these tubes. I put in those little holes. So I have, and then we'll swatch them out. I got a really cool book. Hey, Anita. I got this. This is really cool. It is a little journal, but instead of it being like real thin paper, like most of like the little drawing ones are, this is heavy, like almost cardstock weight watercolor paper. So I can do like little mini watercolors, and I can take this if we travel, which is really cool. So I can take this with this and a few brushes, and I can paint whatever I see along the way. I think that's super, super cool. And then I got this, kind of like a coloring book, but it's a watercolor coloring book. But the difference is most of them have cheapy paper in them, and this actually has like really good watercolor paper. So, really cool book. I was so excited about it. I was going to do all of that. And then I was going to do some backgrounds, which I have my thing that I showed you guys right there. And I was going to paint some backgrounds and then later fill them in with some flowers or some, I think I want to do a barn. And they're going to go on greeting cards. So and I'm going to start doing some Christmas ones. And then I've got this that I was going to finish up. So we got the thistle with the little bumble. And then that's a sunflower in progress. That was just a little fun one, little pots. And then look, I got 3 little bumbles. So I was going to finish that up. Nettie, miss you too. I will see you probably in a few days. I like barns. Me too. There's some really cool ones around here. Well, it looks like I have 11 people in here, which I'm thankful for. But man, I hope you're not seeing the picture that I'm seeing, because that picture is just horrible. And I'm really disappointed. I really had everything all set up. Got the brushes. I got my little happy. I guess you don't plan, because if you plan, sometimes it just gets messed up. So we're just going to go with the flow. I'll sit outside. I'll drink my coffee. The birds are chirping. You guys might get a hummingbird sighting behind me. It's the time of the day they like to come out. Thank you, Rhonda. Good to see you. Yeah, I have my other paper here I was going to do something with. Oh, well, I saw a thing online that it's like a swing arm. I mean, it's hard to use the device I have now in order to try to film anything. It's hard for me to move. So I saw another one that I might get, but I have to figure out this whole phone situation. It just doesn't seem to work. And I don't know. And if y'all are seeing me and I'm all pixelated, then that doesn't make me happy. Weekend RV and it will clear out. I hope so. I hope so. Y'all let me know if you see a little hummingbird over there. I'm really not that close to it. So hopefully you'll see him fly in. If it's as pixelated as it looks, you won't. So how is everybody else doing? It is early. It is 8 o'clock in the morning here. Well, 8:15. I go to work at 12. I still love it. I still have short hair. I'm still in a beautiful spot. I take you walking around. Maybe that would actually help my internet signal. Yeah, it says 4 bars. That's what I just don't get. 4 bars. So what does everybody have planned? Weekend RVing. You guys have to work today. It is Tuesday. Is James on today or off today? I have the sunlight get me. Right, it happens to all of us sometimes. Yeah, I know. But it's just frustrating. I could paint and y'all could just sit here and look at my face, but you're not going to see what I'm painting, because the phone just didn't work. I could get it to work, but I can't get it good. I can't flip the camera for StreamYard. So I tried to connect to it and I couldn't flip the camera. So I even went in the cam and the mic settings to see if I could do the rear camera, and I couldn't get it to work. So James went into work already, and you go in 11 to 7:30. That's a pretty long day. It's a pretty long day. I can't complain over 12 to 4. All right, let me see. Since obviously I can't paint, let me move, or I'm not sitting here getting blasted by the sun, and take my hotspot with me. in my phone. Sorry, I'll try not to make everybody dizzy. And I'll try not to bust my rear end. Let's see. We'll just do a little walkie-walkie over to the shady. Oh, that's better. That's better. Except for my chair. All right, let me put this down. Y'all are going to lose me for a minute. Ah, it's in the shade. Now you can't see the hummingbirds. Maybe. Is that a better picture? No. Still looks ratchety. So you only work 3 days a week now? Well, that's good. I almost wish that I worked 3 full days or 4 full days, and then like 5 of these 4-hour shifts, because it does split my day right up in the middle. But I'm not going to complain, because I really do. I enjoy it. I work with good people. And then we got to camp host on Saturday, and that was fun. And I'd really like that to happen. Hey, Mike and MJ, how are you doing? How are you doing? I was going to paint, so disclaimer, it didn't go well. I couldn't get everything set up. RV Ashes in April. Hello. My picture still looks crappy on YouTube to me. Maybe not to you guys. But to me, I'm all pixelated. All pixelated. And I was going to paint, and yeah, that didn't happen because I couldn't get everything worked up. Fun people interaction at work. Yeah, it does. Getting out and being able to do things does help. Kind of breaks it up a little bit. With doing the camp hosting, the state park that we're at as a camp host, it's actually really nice. They all work together. There is 4, I believe, 4 camp hosts. But we also have, I'm counting in my head. 1, 2, 3. We have 5 like RV campgrounds in here, and then we have 3. Hey, Wanda. Then we have 3 primitive camp places. So it's a really big area. And there's camp hosts that take over a couple areas at a time. And then we have one of our camp RV spot areas with 60 sites shut down right now for utility upgrades. So it means a lot of the other places are busy. We are almost all walk up. We have one of the campgrounds you can do reservations through online. It just left my head. Oh, Rhonda, I'm sorry. So all the other ones are walk up, which they didn't used to be walk up. They used to all be on Reserve America. You could go in there and reserve it. So that's been hard because a lot of people that have come here before can't understand that you have to go through Reserve America, or that you can't go through Reserve America. So we get phone calls all day long. Hey, Lisa. And I see over the hill. Hello. So they don't understand that last year they could reserve, and then this year you can't. It's walk up, and it would be frustrating because it's on a lake. So it's a hot spot to come because we're kind of landlocked here. So some people drive a couple hours to get here, and then they're risking whether or not they actually have a site. And by Thursday, all the sites are full. So Hey, eating good in the woods. Hey, stranger, how are you doing? So people get frustrated. So we have a lot of people that show up on Monday or Tuesday and park their camper, pay for the week so that they could come here and camp for the weekend. But as long as they leave their camper or a tent or a car or a boat, then they're good. Lisa stopped in to say hello. Still traveling and capturing footage. Might do a live with this week. Horses on the beach. That's cool. We spent Sunday, 10 hours Sunday. Hey, Monica. We spent 10 hours on Sunday out on a boat, and they've got horse trails, equestrian trails here. And they actually have I didn't include that in my campgrounds. They have an equestrian campground here. So it was really cool because we were out on the lake and you could see people on the horses on the beach. It was really neat. It's good to see you, Monica. Texas State Parks is changing that. Are they going to walk up all or reserve or do it like the Reserve America? I think once they get done doing the utility upgrades, they're going to go back to Reserve America. It's definitely easier for the camp host if it's all Reserve America versus walk up. Because you figure if it's walk up every one of these sites, somebody has to find it. They find the camp host and then pay. And the camp host has to stick it in the system. So it's a lot more. And our camp hosts here, we can do fishing license, parking passes, annual camping passes. I don't think the camp hosts do boat registrations. I do boat registrations in the state park office. So have a good day, Mike and MJ. Have a good day. So it's been a learning curve, but I love it. And all the camp hosts here work together. Jerry and I covered for somebody on Saturday. They were gone. They had to go. They went on a trip, so we covered for them. Eating goods. Nope. If you don't show up by noon the day after your reservation, you lose it and it's rented out to someone else. So we actually had that happen Saturday. We had a lady that showed up on Friday with her Classy, and she had her grandkids, and there was not one. It was Friday, so all the spots were filled. So she was frustrated. So we told her the only place we had left was a primitive spot, which meant no hookups. You could take an RV there if you don't want hookups. And so she went with her grandkids, parked in the primitive area. And that night we had a thunderstorm and it was beautiful and it was cool and it was great. And then the next morning it was hot. And Jerry and I were working at one of the campgrounds. And we drove through and noticed one of them was supposed to be there 2 days prior and there was nobody there. So we called the person and she forgot to cancel. Hey, Thrifty Angela. She forgot to cancel. So she said, yeah, go ahead and cancel me out. So we canceled her out and we were able to go to that person in the primitive and tell her to come on over. And then we booked her for, the rest of the week. So it was really cool. It worked out. But they won't cancel them here. If they're paid for and they don't show up, you just don't show up unless like the camp host goes and calls the person to find out whether or not they're going to come in. Hey, Millie. How are you guys doing? Is it looking any better? Is the picture looking any better? No, it's looking a little bit better. So disclaimer, this wasn't clickbait. I was trying to paint. I couldn't get the thing to work. Hey, Linda Barker, how are you doing? So I couldn't get it to work. I need help. Yeah, you must occupy the spot on the first night or you're canceled. Only fair. Well, our policy is the same thing. Like you can come in here, you can drive up. You don't have to occupy it. You can drive up, you can it's got to be something big. So if you want to come in on a Monday and you're not going to actually be here till Thursday or Friday, then you can come here Monday, but you've got to leave either your camper, a tent, a car, or a boat. And the reason behind that is they don't want people showing up at 11 o'clock at night and pitching a tent or sleeping in their car on your spot and then leaving in the morning. And then let's say you're traveling and you don't come in until after they're already there. And it's kind of like squatting. So they don't want that. So they want to make sure that there's something big there so they don't have to do it. But as long as they're getting paid for the site, they don't care. Now, you can't resell a camping site. So if you have one and you decided you can't come, you can't go online and say, hey, I've got this camp spot. Give me, $100 for this camp spot and you can have it for the weekend. You can't do that. Hey, Brandon Jackson, how are you doing? Am I missing anybody? Bree, it looks better. Good. Good. Emily says you can hear me. It's better now. That's weird. I literally moved 15 feet. Hey, little bit. Yeah, I moved 15 feet. I thought I saw a hummingbird. So that's that. Jerry goes live tonight. Hopefully his internet will be better. I don't know what the deal. We usually have really good unless I have the TV. Let me see what's connected to this thing. There's 3 connected to it. That might be it. I'll turn that one off. Now it says there's 2 hooked to it. I don't know if that's any better. But that still wasn't going to solve my painting problem. So my problem I'm having is I tried to send the email through StreamYard. It's not going to my phone so that I could suspend my phone while I was videoing. And then I was just going to watch the chat on my laptop. So with StreamYard, I don't know why the microphone is on. Done. Hold, please. That's weird. There, it stopped. So the problem with doing that is I couldn't flip the camera on StreamYard. So I invited myself up on my phone and then I couldn't flip the camera to make the view the other way. I have to play with that guess again. So it wasn't working. And then my picture was so janky and pixelated. Oh, it looks better. And so pixelated that there was no way I was going to be able to paint anything. I have it all sitting out. RV Ashes in April. A lot of places you must be at the campsite stops people from that. Bad when campsite has an RV, but nobody's staying there when folks stop in for a day or two. It is absolutely. I agree. We had over Memorial Day weekend, we had to cancel a bunch of slots because we had flooding. And we canceled them all. And then there was somebody had pulled up a casita, and it was here for 2 weeks. And 2 weeks is the maximum, and then you have to move. For 2 weeks, that casita sat and nobody came to it. There was nobody there. They literally dropped it off. Nobody showed up. And then for 2 weeks it sat there, and then they came and picked it up. They never camped in it. Now there's another casita that just pulled in and somebody different. And they're there and they're camping. But that's frustrating. All right, Lisa, I might think about renting my campground thinking about it. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of things that Jerry and I are actually talking about doing. That's going to be his gig, so I'll let him talk about that. He might talk about it in his live tonight, which if he does, it'll be really cool. I still have the van. If anybody was wondering, everybody's asked, but yeah, I still have the van. It may or may not be sold yet. Picture's so much better now. Maybe it was just because I was too many devices hooked up to it. Yeah, it does look better. Hold on. I'll try one more thing. So now let me see how many devices are connected. Just turn off the TV. It's still showing too. I don't know. But it does look better. Hey, Desert Adventures in Arizona. I think I just heard Oscar meowing. Come on. You want to go out? We have an Oscar. Hold on. Let me get him. I got to put him in his little house. Yeah? You want to go out? Yeah? You want to go out? You want to go out? There's an Oscar. Yep, there he is. He's going over in his little tent. There you go. I don't think you could see him through the through me and through the where the stuff is outside. But there we go. He is he's in his tent. He's so funny. If he hears me outside or he hears either one of us outside, he comes to the door to meow. He wants to be in that tent. And I got to be careful because he's gotten loose. Not out of the tent, but out of the RV. He's gotten out twice now. K&R Kyle let him out accidentally once. And then a day or two later, Jerry let him out accidentally. Like he bolted right through his legs and he got out. But we figured out if we put him outside, whenever we're outside, then when we go in, he has no desire to come back out. So we'll put him out here for as long as I'm out here. I don't leave him out here without me, but we'll leave him out here for a little while. And then he'll meow when he's done. When he's ready to go in, we put him back in, and then he's good. He goes and lays down and sleeps for a while. But it's funny. He just loves it out here. Look, I'm down to one thing on my connection. It's a little bit clearer. Well, maybe the hotspot just couldn't handle. It just couldn't handle all the devices connected. And I got 2 windows open. So that it doesn't look so clickbaity. And I said I was going to paint and I couldn't paint. I will show you. I'm working on a video for it. But I got a whole bunch of these really awesome Winsor Newton watercolor paints. They're 2 paints, 2 watercolors. I have 2 of those. So here's the other one. And then I had a couple of extras, little ones. And then I have a new palette. So all those paints will get put in all these little things. And that's a whole video that I'm doing for that. You lost the cat in the campground once. She came back the next day. Hey, Brian, how are you doing? Yeah, well, the problem when Oscar gets loose is he goes underneath the RV and he gets scared. It freaks him out. He wants to be outside, but he doesn't want to be outside. And so it totally freaks him out. And he goes and hides under the tires. And you can't get underneath a 40-foot Class A RV to try to get him out. You just can't. And it was hilarious. I actually have a video. Felix was here when it happened, when Kyle was here. When Kyle did it, we're all laying on the ground calling him. And he's just like, don't want nothing to do with you guys. I'm not coming out. Just not happening. We finally did get him. And then the second time when Jerry let him out, it was just him and I. And one of the camp hosts, he walks over and he goes, y'all, don't move. I got this. And literally Oscar came out. He got under the razor and was walking around the razor, and he was able to scoop him up and put him in. It freaks him out when he's out here by himself, or when he's out here like not on a leash or not in his little tent. In his little tent right now, he is literally over there watching the leaves. He will lay there and nap. Stressful. Yeah. If he got loose, I don't know, because he's never really been out. They say that they would find their way home. I don't know. I don't know if he would or not. I mean, he's a smart cat, but I don't think he's that smart. And I think he would get so scared. I mean, there's like, as far as animals out here to get him, there's eagles, hawks, coyotes. That's probably about it. We have lots of deer. We've got so many bunnies right now. I don't know that he would probably starve to death. I don't know that he would be able to kill a mouse or anything. I don't know. Yeah, there's a floor in the tent. And then I put it's a mesh floor. So I put a blanket down so his claws don't get stuck in the mesh. So that seemed to work. Yeah, he's just laying now. He's laying in the sun. A little bit, yeah. He's so odd looking that somebody would probably snatch him up. And actually, if he got loose, I hope somebody would snatch him up, because I wouldn't want him out there. I'd rather have somebody take care of him. I mean, I don't want that to ever happen. It freaks me out. But we have figured out that as long as we give him outside time with us outside, then when he's ready to go in, he doesn't try to come back out. But if we're gone all day, like when we were at the lake and we were out on the boat, I think 10 hours. I'm fried. I am so sunburned. It's ridiculous. He tried to escape that night. So I don't know. So I had the new paints. I got this cool little watercolor journal, which I'm really excited. It's got watercolor paper. So I'm really excited to do some things in that. These are all the goodies I've been getting. This is neat. You know how they have all the little doodling, so pens and crowns where you can do, you can draw, and the little coloring books. Well, here's a watercolor one. But what's really cool about it, well, it tells you like different color combinations. And it gives you examples of different things to paint. So it gives you like an idea of something. Camera's all cockeyed. So it gives you like an idea of something, of the colors to use, and then you could actually paint that. And this painting is actually on good, thick watercolor paper. Thanks, Monica. So that's going to be fun. It's going to be like a little watercolor coloring book. And we were going to work on, I have to finish this up. I have to finish this sunflower. It's a watercolor. And then I have to finish my little, there's a couple things I want to do for my little thistle, which I guess it's upside down. My little thistle bumblebee. And then I have the little bumbles to do. And then I have that. These are all going to go on some gift cards. And then I'm going to start making some Christmas ones. So I'll sell like little 4 gift cards. Brian got your first diamond painting yesterday. It is really relaxing. I have seen those. They look really cool. If I get any more supplies, I'm going to have a problem. We're already thinking about getting a cargo trailer. If we get a little cargo trailer, I can set up a little AC unit or a little heater, and I can put a little studio in there, and I think that would be really, really cool. Oh, camper walking by. Camper walking by. Probably leaving the bathhouse. So that's right back there. We have laundry there. So yeah, they are addictive too. Maybe I'll get one. I just have limited places to store things. That's why I thought this would be really cool if we go on a trip and I wanted to take something out. I like to paint outside. So if I take this and this with my paint in it, and then a couple paintbrushes, I can go to the beach. I could go by the lake. I can go in the mountains, and I can paint whatever I see. Kind of like a little thing about what my whole channel's about. A cargo camper for a studio would be awesome. I think it would be. And it would also give us some extra storage, because I just need to set up a table and a chair and some shelving and some storage. And then the rest we could use for storage for us. So like our winter clothes storage, or tool storage, because that's a big thing. I don't know if y'all saw when I was walking around. Jerry's got another toy. I'm not going to show it. We'll let him show it tonight. But yeah, I think it would be cool. We could do a little build out for it. We have room here, and most of the camp hosts have cargo trailers, so we would be allowed. It wouldn't be a space issue. I think it would be pretty cool. Is the feed still looking good? It is. I would take y'all for a walk. Maybe I will. Y'all want to go for a walk? Y'all want to see where we're at? Let me see if I can flip this camera. I don't think I can because it's my laptop. Nope. Maybe we won't go for a walk. Brian said, yeah, let's go for a walk. All right. So, it's sunny. Let's see here. Be careful what I show, because some things I think he wants to show tonight for his live. Let me show you my little hummingbird feeder. Hummingbird feeder. That was, if I can get up there. That was full yesterday. Those little hummers were hungry. All right, here's the setup I had. For the actual live that was supposed to happen, that didn't happen the way it was supposed to. It's crazy. Oscar's getting himself groomed. Hey, baby. There's an Oscar. Lisa, you'll help us? Yeah, I think it's good. It would be really minimal. Really, really minimal. Walk out here. Oh, I almost need my sunglasses on. And yes, I still have my jammy pants on. I'm that camper. So as soon as they're getting ready to start the mower, it's grass cutting day. But this is the whole empty. There's no camp spots there. That's just an empty field. Yeah, I didn't give away the secret. So you're going to hear somebody's trying to start the mower. She's having a little difficulty. But you saw how shady we were where we're at. This is the rest of the lake, and it's pretty sunny. I'm squinting. I'll go slow. I think she got it started. That's the little hut that we work at. Yeah. With Angela, you still have your PJs on. It's actually getting hot. I'm going to have to change here soon. She's getting ready to go by me with a mower. Sorry. I don't even know what time it is. 8:47. Maybe she's going to go mow somewhere else. I think they mowed our area yesterday. Yep. The spots out here are all big. You're not on top of each other. I mean, they could be bigger. They could always be bigger. It's not like you're boondocking. It's one thing I love about boondocking. It is very quiet out here. But yeah. It's like the sites are pretty spacious. You can go down by the lake. Yay for PJs. Eating good in the woods. See you later. Thanks for coming by. So if anybody has any suggestions on how I can use my cell phone with some kind of stand and a tripod, a typical tripod doesn't work because you see the legs. In order to film facing down, let me know. Hey, Victoria May. Yeah, because that's it's a drag. I want to do things and I can't do it. And I feel bad because, I have you guys that are subscribers and I feel like I can't put any content out. But it's not for lack of trying. I'm just getting really frustrated trying to do it because nothing is working. I don't know. I need some help. Linda fell asleep in your chair last night, so I slept in my clothes. Nothing wrong with that. But you had an eventful weekend. You got to boondock with Roy and Becky, and that's awesome. They are awesome people. I hate that I miss them now, but they are at 12 o'clock, and that's when I go to work. So I miss all of their lives. Yeah, we're down by the lake now. I'll give you all a little side view. Hopefully I'm not making anybody sick. I'm trying to keep it stable. Laptop's heavy. You hear the water? It's just splashing around. So when we had the flooding down here, they had to move the dumpster. The water was all the way up to past that dumpster. And this camper right now, at the end, I'm going to show you guys, is being overrun. Well, they're all getting in the water now. This is our favorite spot here. except for you have no shade, but you have a huge area and you have views of the water on 3 sides. So all of this was underwater completely to the road. So right there where he's at, that's our favorite spot. But all the geese were just all over the spot and they just went into the water. They're all swimming around. They're like, hello. No alligators here. No alligators here. It's really weird though, because I'm so used to getting in water and being scared of alligators from being from Florida, that when we went out on the lake yesterday, or not, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. You know, we all jumped off the boat to go swimming. And I'm like, first thing that popped into my head was alligators. Now the sun's in the wrong direction. So let me get moving here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Isn't that beautiful? Now, some of these people down here, they're staff. So they're volunteers. There's a lot of volunteers here like us. And they'll cut the grass, they'll clean the bathrooms. I think that's all that the volunteers do. They do grass and then bathroom duty. I'm going to be one of those people, I think, and I'm going to cut across. I don't think anybody's here. There's no cars. Oh, so here's a spot that somebody pulled into last night. And they pulled in late and it was walk up only. And they parked and they did the right thing. But there's like the little tag, there's no orange ticket yet. So they pulled in and they'll have to get with the camp host today and make it official. Victoria, that's good. I don't like gators. You know what? I would kayak in the springs and in the lakes and there's gators in Florida, but the gators really were afraid of you. For the most part, as long as you didn't step on them or aggravate them or feed them and it wasn't mating season, they left you alone. Not to say it didn't make you a little extra scared, but it did. You could still do it. It is getting hot out here. I think we're going to be 90 today. Back on the road. So that was our little walk. My computer's heating up. It's not liking this. Looks like I got 12 people in here. Yay! Thank you guys. And please, I'm serious. You guys are smarter than I am when it comes to how to video things. So anything you can do, you can figure out that would help. My dilemma. All right, I'm almost there. Yay! And Oscar's just laying there sleeping. So my dilemma is trying to paint things, and I'm painting them flat. So I love Vermont paint. Vermont paint paints his things on an easel like this, so you can have a camera facing straight at it. Tripod works great for that. I paint things this way, so I have to have something that faces down, preferably the camera, because my phone, because that's really all I have to use. I have a swing arm that I can use, but if I try to do it live on StreamYard, I can't reverse the camera. Bye, Thrifty Angela. Have fun in the pool. So that's my dilemma. If anybody can come up with a solution to that. And it can't, all the tripods, unless I do a tripod with a boom, that's the only way I could see it working. You know, a boom that comes out, so the tripod, you know, tripod can come up over here, and then a boom arm that comes out over top of it, so it gives you working space. Usually this workspace I have is that little table. So I don't have a gigantic workspace. You know, today I was set up outside on the picnic table. Lisa's got a link for me. Thank you. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. So I think even if I can't reverse the camera on StreamYard, if I could get it raised up high enough, it would work. It's just, I'm getting frustrated with trying to figure it out. And then I feel bad because I'm trying to put stuff out for you guys, and I want to put stuff out. I've got so many ideas, and I just can't do them because I can't find a way to film it. I have a whole list of ideas. Wow, we've been chit-chatting almost an hour. Hey, Brian, welcome back. I want to see your diamond painting. I think Rhonda, I don't know if she's still on, but Rhonda was doing some diamond painting. So I guess what I'll have to do is I'm just going to do a video, because the video I can do it and I can flip the camera on the video with my phone. But for some reason, when I do StreamYard, it won't let me do it. And I'll do some videos of like filling the palette. And I guess, you know, I wanted to finish these up with you guys, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I don't know. That makes me sad. Thanks for coming in, RV Ashes in April. Well, it is almost 9 o'clock. Do we have anybody that's getting ready to come on? Let me see if I got any notifications. Oh, Creatively, Triple C is on. I don't know if Bruce is on yet. Anybody know if Bruce is coming on yet? Let me see. Vermont 8. I don't see a thumbnail. I don't see a thumbnail. So I don't want to step on him. He usually comes on around 9-ish. That's one of the reasons why I came on at 8. That's also one of the reasons why I didn't come on yesterday, because he went on a little early. And if he's waiting on me to get off, then I don't want to do that either. I don't want to tie him up. So I'm going to head off of here. I'm going to try to do this again this week. And I'm also going to try to figure out the whole filming thing. So maybe if I get something from Lisa with a link, I can order it and get it by Friday. I don't know. I have to see. I don't know if I get paid from YouTube this month, because I have been such a YouTube failure this week or this month. Just haven't done much. I appreciate everybody being here. I love you all. Jerry comes on tonight. So I think he's already got his thumbnail up. Let's see. Yep, he does. Let me see if I can get that link. All right. So this is, if y'all want to go and set your reminder, Jerry's doing his live tonight. And he probably is going to show his new toy. Buy a little bit. And yeah, I did see also where you were like, you miss all the videos. It stinks. And then I feel like I'm spending so much time catching up on everybody's videos, but then I'm like neglecting my own stuff. So there's like a balance, and I'm still trying to figure out that balance, and the work just, you know, kind of throwing that into. So that's Jerry's link posted. I don't know whether or not it actually posted because I posted it in StreamYard. That wasn't smart. I don't think that showed up for you guys. I'm a mess today. Maybe I need more coffee. Let's see here. Did it post? Oh, it did. I see it. You post it again just in case. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So set your reminder. It'll be fun. I'll probably pop in and out. I don't know. We'll see. So y'all have a great day. It's the beginning of the week still, so have a great week. I will see you probably tonight, and hopefully by the end of the week, I will have this figured out. And again, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Thrifty Angela, I know you're probably not in here anymore, but I know you do a lot of filming straight down. If you could let me know how you guys do it, I would appreciate it. Brian, same for you. I would love all the feedback, anything you guys have that you can tell me to help add to the solution here. I appreciate all you guys. I love you guys. Bye.